And the bleeding cause I walk like a cold leader, and I talk like a cold leader. How I move like a cold leader. Everything off the meter, one way from defeated in the book.
World said fuck us, so we said fuck the world. You know the world said fuck us, 24/13. So we said fuck the world. The world said fuck us, so we said fuck the world. Fuck the world. The world don't love us, no. So we said fuck the world. Look, I know your kinfolk gone, but hold on. I know them lights ain't on, but hold on. Look, even if you feel you got nothing to hold on, I got a message. God say hold on to your sanity. I know you in a position that you ain't planned to be. With our lives, we're not addicted to gambling. You feel the pressure, the thoughts in your head is scrambling. You feel the storm getting closer. You feel like giving up before you even start, then it's over. You feeling like if you going through too much to be sober. Life is passing you by as you do this over and over and over. Time to make a change now. Instead of that, you fall a victim to the same now. Starting to find out that this life is not a game now. Back against the wall, couldn't run as the poor man screamed to the top of his lungs. Said fuck us, so we said fuck the world. The world said fuck us, so we said fuck the world. The world said fuck us, so we said fuck the world. The world don't love us, so we said fuck the world. Look, cover your eyes, don't wanna see the blood on the leaves. Bodies of eyes, innocently hanging from trees. Floating the screens, blood in the water, blood on the altar. Still don't believe justice is coming. Heavenly Father did not Christ say vengeance is mine. Don't even bother. When he return, it's gonna be slaughter. Ooh, I know you don't wanna face it, but what's real love sound like hatred. And you gotta be fucking crazy if you think they gonna get away with killing all them babies, feeding them to alligators. All the women that was raped, the transatlantic slave trade made us build a nation that we can't partake in. School to prison, pipeline, mass incarceration. All the lives that's been taken, hated to love it. You only talk about forgiveness cause we never get justice. I think you really reluctant. I remember hearing a hood nigga say all the shit he would have done if he was living during slavery. Look what's going on today, and you ain't doing a damn thing but putting shame on your ancestors' name. But who's to blame? All these drugs, pills, weed, beans, lean, and cocaine. I get the feeling that we living in a big dope game. So we said fuck the world. The world said fuck us, so we said fuck the world. The world said fuck us, so we said fuck the world. The world don't love us, so we said fuck the world.
When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east, turn to the east, turn to the east. You go to war, you better turn to the east, turn to the east, turn to the east. When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east, turn to the east, turn to the east. You go to war, you better turn to the east, turn to the east. Turn to the east. I used to wake up every morning, boy, and all I see was mess. Cause the shit that I was killing with, all I see was stress. Now I really know the truth, and I understand what hurting niggas. Beast of the fields, they eat us up, and they hurting you. BK is what I'm repping. Siamese a weapon. Some of you niggas playing, but me, I'm really stepping. The mission that I'm on is waking up all our people. Show them we are the greatest. Nothing about a sequel. Them heathens, they gon' learn. Them heathens, they gon' burn. Esau is about to fall. Then Jacob is all turned. They been fucking with the chosen, so they gotta pay. Revelation 13 and 10. Tell me what does it say?
So I be out with dawn. So I be out with dawn. So I be out with dawn. So I be out with dawn.
When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. You go to war, you better turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. You go to war, you better turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. The blood that's in my veins is seeing straight from the greatest. All of my tools go, but that 40 know it's my favorite. And we losing all our babies to this crazy shit we represent. The money in the world, nigga, this crazy shit ain't making sense. We the children of the light, and we fighting all the darkness. The way I'm stacking ammo, my bitch thinking I'm heartless. Them devils get to smiling, got you thinking that he harmless. Remember Oklahoma? That is where them cracker bombs. The pain will make you wake up, you know they really hate it. Turn the truth into a lie, that's the shit they gotta pay for. The mission that I'm on is waking up all our people. Show them we are the greatest, nothing about a sequel. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. You go to war, you better turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. You go to war, you better turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east.
All right, Shalom Israel. We back every Sunday. It's going down. Sharpen the Sword Radio with the host, myself, Captain K, the Goggle Boy, under Commanding General YAHANNA of the ISUPK. Y'all know what it is. Sharpen the Sword Radio. Let's get it in. Y'all know they tell you that it's the most wonderful time of the year. Boy, they playing them songs everywhere in all of the stores. All of the jingle bells and the hollies and the jollies and all of the mess that they are playing, trying to get our people turned up for Christmas. Man, and they do such a wonderful job at deceiving our folks. So I posted a link. Matter of fact, let me put it in there again. I posted the link to anybody that want to come on and share why Black people celebrate Christmas. Because I'm really wanting to know why our people celebrate such a horrible, horrible day. All right. Especially for you Christians, the people that claim to love them some Jesus Christ. I want y'all to call in and tell the people why you celebrate Christmas. What it is about Christmas that makes you want to celebrate. Let's see if we got anything on the TikTok. Now, real quick, y'all know we on all of the platforms. I even got the conference line open if you want to call in and don't want to be live on the stage with us. You understand? Oh, we supposed to be having one of our sisters call in too. She supposed to chime in. She got a story to tell us as well. So I want to see if let me see if this sister is about to jump on. Let's see, so we can get her story in and out before we get started. All right, I'll take. There we go. Let's see. We'll check with it. See what it is in a second. All right. So all of you Christians, man, all of you lovers of the holiday, call in, chime in. Even if you don't love it, you know, if you have an answer to the question, if you want to answer it, jump on, jump on. If you got a story that you would like to tell about Christmas and what it means to you and what happened. All right. Okay. So let's see. We got real quick. We on all of the lives. We on all the social medias. We on Facebook. We on TikTok. Let's see if we got anything on the TikTok. We on the fan base. We on the Instagram. The number to call in, if you want to call in to the show, you'd rather not be on the stage, but you will be heard. You can call 712-832-8330, and the access code is 910-1409. All right. And that's to call our conference line. Okay. And then if you would like to text your question, you could text it to 314, or if you have your response too. If you want to respond, have a response to the question, or have a question or whatever, then you could text it to 314-696-8288. All right. So the first question that we have is from a sister that says, what does it mean to idolize something? Said my sister said, when you idolize something, you are praying to it. All right. That is a whole lie, that you're praying to something. See, this is what you got to know. And I already know this sister is a Christian, whether I know or not. This sister is a Christian because of how she answered. Notice how Christians are very, very slick with their answers that they give whenever we're talking about the Bible, especially when it's something against them and how they do, and they want to give you a roundabout. You understand? A roundabout answer instead of giving you the exact answer. Idolizing doesn't mean that you're just sitting here praying to something. It's when you worship it. That's what it is. When you worship something as a god, you're idolizing it. You understand? It all falls under the same category. All right. As a matter of fact, I'll give you the definition. We got two books. We got the Zondervan Bible Pictorial Bible Dictionary, and then we got the W.E. Vine, where we could pull the answer from of New Testament words. All right, that'll show you, to give you the same answer. All right. So again, to idolize, to idolatry, all of that, right, is idol worship, idolatry. And we got in the Zondervan Pictorial Bible Dictionary on page 368, the word idol, it says see idolatry. All right. And then it goes into idolatry, which is the next one right up under idol. And it says, you can go down and read a little bit. And it says the worship of false gods, whether by means of images or otherwise. Okay. So anything that you worship can be an idol. It could be your money, it could be your house, it could be your jewelry, it could be your kids, it could be whatever the hell you want it to be, whatever you idolize. It could, if you got a what's the new car? Marshall, a Tesla. If you got a Tesla, that you can idolize your Tesla. You can worship your Tesla. You understand? All because it drives by itself. You can idolize anything. You can make anything. Look, money. You understand? That's huge. That's a big one, boy. That's a big one that a lot of Negroes make they God and idolize and worship. Money. You know what I'm saying? They flash and all that cash spread it in their hand. You see it, my shop. When they be spread it in their hand. When they be in a strip club with the gun shooting it at the booty. You understand? Whatever. And they idolize and worship the booty. You understand?
Right.
Hey, it is what it is. So that's what idolizing is. It doesn't mean that you're just simply praying to something, because what the Christian is trying to do is trying to make you think that just because, say that, for instance, the God that the thing that they idolize is in front of them, right? And they have to go like this, and they have to say, "Thing that I idolize, in the name of the thing that I idolize." You understand? That's what the Christian is trying to put into your thought. Is that's what's making you worship it? No, no. It's the thing, it's the image, it's whatever it is that you have made a God. You understand? That's all it is. It could be something living, it could be something not. Like I said, living, it could be an animal. Like for instance, my grandmother, one of my grandmothers, she used to worship frogs, right?
Dang.
She loved fucking frog, man, frogs, everything, brother. She idolized frogs. She did. She ain't just like them, nigga. I'm talking about frog, everything, everywhere. Had a whole big old cabinet filled with little decorative frogs. She had frogs on the kitchen table, the dining room table, the living room table, the end tables, the coffee table, the damn everything table, every stand, everything. It was everywhere. Do you understand? She had them everywhere, and she idolized frogs. That's simple and plain. That's what it is. She loved them goddamn things. That was her God. She chose frogs to be her God. And like I said, many things, man. My old dude used to worship money. Boy, he had to have that paper. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And look, his fruit didn't fall too far from the tree. I turned around and did the same thing. You
Mm.
understand? Money was my God, boy. I had to have that paper. I had to have that paper. And we ain't talking about no Trump change either. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking no
Right.
Trump change. So that's all that is. And then that's just the Christian, trying to make you think that you're only idolizing something when you turn around and you're praying to it. So it says she thinks she's not idolizing the Christmas tree because she's not praying to it. Exactly. That's exactly what I just said. You understand? What she's doing is she's making a way for her to sin and be comfortable doing it. That's what Christians do. Christians take any and everything and say, "Well, see, I'm not doing it like this, so
Mhm.
I'm not saying this ain't wrong. It's only when I do it this way is when it's wrong." But you're doing it. But when you listen, when you turn around and make a song dedicated to a tree,
Right.
my Charlotte, what could you be doing with the tree? You ain't worshiping it. You ain't idolizing the tree. You old Christmas tree, old Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Come on, man. And you put the gifts up under the goddamn tree. You put the gifts for your badass kids up under the tree.
Mm-hmm.
You got Tyrone, you got Pookie, you got uh Keisha, you got Star Keisha. You understand? You got all your kids, you got baby's kids, they all over all the gifts, but you have to sit them under the tree. They don't even know where that stuff come from. Huh? Our people don't even know that they are worshiping the tree. That's ridiculous. You know?
It's like what could, sir.
Come on with it.
Didn't they? I mean, Shalom, yeah, about you with thoughts, sir. What's going on?
Somebody, man.
Not much, sir. They love to put, instead of putting that star at the top, they love putting that cross up there and leave it on all day and all night. They
Absolutely.
love doing that, sir. It's lucky.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, for real, they worship all of that. You understand? They don't understand all of that is worship. You worshiping the candy cane, you worshiping the silver and the gold, you worshiping the, like you said, even if they do put the star at the top, the cross at the top, the damn angel, the white one or the black one. You understand? Whatever you put in there, you worshiping it. All of that it's all around heathen customs and worship, man. That's what all of that is. Give me that on Nimrod being the tree. How did or just look up the worship of Nimrod as a tree. Give me that and whatever pop up on that explain how this thing came about. All right. So and it's real simple. And I got an article I'm gonna read too. Oh snap. Hold on. It disappeared on me. Hold on. See if I can pull mine up real quick. Yep. So yeah, we're gonna show you that none of this stuff should be done. All of this stuff that our people are doing, man, as far as Christmas is concerned, it's all wrong. All right.
So like I know you ready.
Oh, come on, go ahead.
I got it says it says with the cut down like a tree idea, the pagans were ordered by Nimrod's mother/wife to celebrate Nimrod.
Hold on. A lot of people don't know that he had sex with his mama. You understand? this heathen stuff right here, brother. You understand? And our people are sitting here partaking in this nonsense and don't even know what they're doing. Don't even understand where this stuff come from. You think you just being a good father, a good mother, buying your kids toys. Man, let me tell you something. My children, look, my son woke me up. My let me see, how old is he now? My 11-year-old, he woke me up one day. I think when he was about 8 when this happened. That boy woke me up about 2 in the morning talking about, Daddy, can you give me everything in this cart? It wasn't no Christmas. It wasn't his birthday. It was just a regular day. He decided to go on Amazon. He made his own Amazon account out. This boy woke up at 2 in the morning with his own Amazon account and about 40 things in the cart. That's how my kids get down. They ain't worried about no Christmas. My son, he can't stand it. You understand? He can't look. He got so disgusted in class the other day to where he hit me up like, Daddy, they about to make me crash out on them in here. They killing me talking all this Christmas junk. He hate Christmas just as much as his daddy do. I said, no, son, you ain't finna crash out about nothing. You understand? Right. I said, you a soldier. You hold it down. You know, you do like what you doing and ignore that shit. You know what I mean? Right. I said, but no, we don't crash out about nothing. Soldiers don't crash out. You know, right. We hold it down. But I understood what he was saying. I understood what he was saying. What you say on the clubhouse? I only see one person. I only see that. What's going on? What you got something you want to say or no? You got something you want to add or something? Yeah, of course. But only the question is, why do black people celebrate Christmas? Yeah, it must have been a troll. He left. He left. Okay, go ahead. Oh wait, damn, what was I saying? Oh, about my son crash out in the soldier. Yeah. I told him, no, you ain't finna crash out. You're a soldier. You're gonna hold it down. You're gonna do just like Daddy do. You understand? Cause me and him, we go places around holidays. And listen, man, I thank the Most High for my children not giving me grief over no goddamn Christmas. And know how they actually follow their daddy. Right. And they actually hate it as much as I do. I remember one day, the same son that I'm talking about, we went to Dollar Tree. This was around Thanksgiving. And they had the Thanksgiving decorations up. You know, they had the turkey on the door. You know what I'm saying? They had the pumpkin on the door and all this nonsense. He said, Daddy, he said, I don't know why people celebrate Thanksgiving either. He said, it's just like Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Right. He already know. You know why? Because I started teaching them that God, and it's real simple. All I told them was God hate Christmas. And they've been holding on to that. And it ain't no magic, nothing. It ain't no, I really had to sit down and give them a breakdown. No, I ain't do that. Made it real simple for them. so they can understand. My 6-year-old, when one of my daughters was 6, that's why I told her God hates Christmas. You understand? And all of them to this day know, guess what? God hates Christmas. And of course, as they got older, they know the scriptures and they got the breakdown and understand it. But when they was kids, they was little, real simple. I just taught them God hate. I taught them God hate everything that he hates: pork, shrimp, birthdays, and guess what? They don't want to celebrate none of it. And they can't stand when it's Christmas time. They hate it. And I say, good job, son. Keep it up. That's the spirit right there.
All
Hate
right.
this holiday. Hey, Jermaine, you back? You want to say something to the topic? You want to explain why black people celebrate Christmas? You in the matrix?
Yeah. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Come on with it.
You still, I mean, you have to emulate when the society, the mass society, the dominant society, whatever you celebrate, you want to celebrate. That's the only way you can be free.
You said the Bible is what? I can't understand you, man. Okay, we ain't gonna worry about Jermaine. He probably trolling. All right, but this is the first article. Oh, did you get the article?
About the Nimrod. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
reading
yeah,
on
yeah.
it, sir.
On the first part, I was saying that this heathen had sex with his mama. You understand? Nimrod was a Hamite, the so-called Africans. And guess what? This dude had sex with his mama. That's why it says in the article, mother/wife. That's disgusting, ain't it?
That's
I'm
crazy.
glad my mom was just my mama to me.
Yeah.
I couldn't look at my mama like that, bro.
Mm.
You understand? I couldn't do that.
Yeah, that's
I
disgusting.
remember times when mama thought I was asleep, right? And I would wake up and she would try to run out the bathroom, run in her room, because the bathroom and her room was right here next to each other. And then
Yeah.
mine was right next to her room. So I get up, she'll hear my door open and shit. Hold on, boy, wait a minute. Close the door. She ain't turn
Right.
around, just walk out the damn bathroom so I can see her body. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I never wanted to see it. So I would close
Mhm.
my door and then she'd go in hers and shut hers. She was like, all right, come on out now. Things like that
Right.
happen in the house, but you got to conduct yourself in a certain type of way. Kids sleep, you might, run out of the bathroom into your room. No big deal. But
Right.
just not walk out there like, hey, son, see your mama. And I ain't want to see my mama like that. And she ain't let me see her like that. You
Right.
understand? She did not let me see her body, you know. But this mama did. What's her name? Damn. Samisa, I can't remember.
Samari Remus,
Whatever,
Remus.
whatever it is.
Yeah,
That hoe, that nasty hoe. Go ahead.
Semiramis. It says mother wife to celebrate Nimrod's um resurrection by cutting down an evergreen tree,
Mm-hmm.
taking it into their homes and decorating it with silver, gold balls to symbolize Nimrod's testicles.
Oh, okay, so what she did was she cut a tree down, brought it into her house, and that's an old custom. That ain't nothing that that just started it. It just started with the name Christmas. It didn't just start as this idol worship and what I'm saying, this tradition of cutting down a tree and decking it with silver and gold. Like now they got who was that saying that song? Bing Crosby. What did Bing Crosby saying that? Silver and gold, silver
Hmm.
and gold. You know what I'm saying? And what are they doing? They taking a bag of the silver that they got, throwing the silver on it, and they take the gold and they throwing the gold on the tree and just letting it fall and all over the floor. Somebody got to sweep that shit up too. You understand? Because all that shit fall everywhere.
All right.
Brother, check this out, my Charlotte. I turned around and in my daughter's complex, she stayed with her mother, one of my daughters. Turned around and went to pick her up and swooped around a lot, right? Brother, the door, one of the patio doors was open, right? And turned around, this her neighbor. Turned around, they had 4 Christmas trees set up in the house out.
Damn.
4 Christmas. I'm not lying, brother. 4 Christmas trees set up in their living room. I said, man, what the hell? 4 whole trees. They ain't had no room for no furniture and shit.
God,
4 big
dog.
ass trees in the goddamn house. They really with that idol worship. They with it.
Dang.
They had 4 whole trees, brother. Ridiculous. But go ahead.
All right. It also says the evergreen tree that revives Salakia. The evergreen tree that revived from the dead was the location where, on this anniversary of Nimrod's birthday, his spirit would visit these trees and leave gifts under them for his followers.
So she turned around and had people scared as hell, thinking that Nimrod came back to life and was in the tree. And so she had folks giving gifts to the tree. That's where the tree worship come from. That's where idolizing the tree come from. It you turn around and you're putting the gift under the tree. You're giving it to the tree. You giving it to the tree, but you claiming it's for your kids. Now, what's really weird, and Captain Cesariak has said this, and I had always said this, was Christ is the only somebody, and it's supposed to be his birthday, and he the only somebody that don't get no gift.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All the gifts is for your badass children and your wife. The husbands don't get no gifts. They don't get no gift. They get the flannel shirt, they get those house shoes, or they get that toolbox kit from AutoZone. The
Black and
small,
Decker.
the little small ratchet set. That's all they get. That's
Mhm.
all they get. I used to watch them do that to my grandpa, man, every year. They would get this man the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Every year. One of them would get him the flannel jacket, this whole little thing he can work in. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I mean, he used to like it. You know what I'm saying? He used to work in it. So that's why they gave it to him. So he could work in it. He had the flannel jacket, right? Because he was doing construction. He turned around, they would give him a flannel shirt and house shoe matching set. Then one would give him just some house shoes. One would give him just, man, this is ridiculous. This is
Yeah.
insane.
It's like if I could, sir.
Come on with it up.
And one of the worst things they do, man, they make the whole family dress up in them damn pajamas. Everybody got
Oh,
on the
man.
same pajamas, man.
Ain't that silly? Big
Shit, they
grown
looking like
ass
a big
men.
old truck.
Come on.
Yeah,
Matter of
and a
fact,
big old onesie.
I'm finna Google a couple of pictures to show how silly you men look. You big grown ass men in in Christmas out PJs.
Crazy.
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
All right, can I keep reading, sir?
Go ahead. Come on with it.
Khan said his spirit would visit these trees and leave gifts under them for his followers. Yes, the gifts under the tree are for those who follow the satanic leader Nimrod, reincarnated as Tammuz. It says in the Bible, Christmas is known as a day of weeping for Tammuz and the Tammuz tree holiday. The Tammuz tree was the idolatry and representation of the slain god Nimrod coming to life again with the hope that the demonic entity will give us gifts.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
Damn,
that's
they got
crazy.
this. Right. Let me show you. They got one where they got nothing but sisters on her. It's 6 sisters on her. They ain't got no man around. That's terrible. This is
He the one taking the picture.
right, big chunk. Big chunk. Boy, I thank God I never did this. Let me see. All right, here you go. Let me show you.
Damn.
look at this one, man. Look at this. Two men. Look at it. Look at these two chumps, man.
Black Santa Claus too.
Look at this, man. Two chumps. This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. To see men, our brothers, be so soft. Look, they even put it on the dog. They put the dog in the goddamn. Oh man. This is crazy. They even put the dog on a damn outfit, man. They look so weak. And you notice something else about them? Every last one of them beard is shaved off.
Okay.
Every last one of them beard is shaved off. No matter what picture I pull up, each and every last one of these cats is dressed up like a chump. They got their beard shaved off like one too. It's ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
God, dog. Yep, they all got their face shaved bald.
Yep, all of them. All of them. Let me show you some of the. Now that was just the. You see them. Look at him. Now he got a beard, but he still look like a chump.
Which one is that? It ain't came through yet, sir.
Oh, they pulling up?
Nah, they pulling up. It's still on the last one.
Okay, maybe something. Let me see something. Well, that was enough. I ain't gonna. You get the point.
Right. Okay.
You get the point of it. Yeah. So that's where that tree worship come from, Nimrod, man. You understand? And him and his nasty ass mama. And Nimrod was nasty to even have sex with the woman, knowing that that's your mama. Hey, like I mean, it wasn't no more meat in the town, brother. You had to take your mama.
Right.
You had to have your mama. It wasn't no more men around where you had to have your mama. Even if it wasn't, boy, I'll be playing craps with them things. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, I'm telling you, if it's just me and my mama, boy, hey, I'm playing craps every day. I ain't touching my mama.
Nah.
I'm telling you, I'm not touching my mother, man. God damn. Hey, them heathens, they have no morals, man. They have no morals. And I thank the Most High for him giving his laws to us so that we could.
Right.
So that we would not be a filthy and nasty, disgusting people like them, to where you turn around and want to have sex with your goddamn sibling, your mama, your daddy, your brother, your sister. You understand? Disgusting, man. I turned around and saw watch this movie with my real Netflix, and check it out. It was a good movie, man. I think it was called A Simple Favor. And on the movie, she turned around and one chick called another one. She said, "You brother fucker, you." She was turning around and they was telling each other secrets. And she had a secret to tell. And she had sex with her brother and had a baby by him. Damn, boy, these heathens, they nasty. You white women, boy, they nasty. And you know what? Our people are getting just as disgusting as they are the longer we stay here. Because guess what? We starting to do some of that same sick ass shit. To where now we looking at our daughters and our sons and our mothers and our fathers, and we having them too. That's disgusting. That is sick, beyond disgusting. And boy, I can't wait until we in a place to where somebody like that is gonna get put in a hole.
Right.
The story of them two ain't gonna last that long. When we find out about it, they're gonna get put in a hole, and it's gonna be all she wrote. Not having to see these people for the rest of your damn life. You understand? So disgusting, man. So disgusting. But anyway, let's get back to it. You understand? Because I want somebody to tell me they Christmas experience. I think Jermaine on the Clubhouse was trying to, but his phone jacked up. And I ain't even hear what. Did you understand what he said?
No, I couldn't. I could barely hear him, sir. I couldn't really hear him.
Yeah, I couldn't make it out either. I don't even know what he was saying. Yeah. So I couldn't even make it out. So let me look on the TikTok and see if we got any response. At Metallic Reaper, you ain't come in at the Aqua time. You came in at the right time. You came in at the right time. I want to know, do you have an answer to that question? Why black people celebrate Christmas? Because celebrating Christmas is such a white thing to do. It really is. It really is. So if anybody want to tell their story, come on up on the stage. You can come on up on the live. You can go over to ISUPK St. Louis, or you can go to Sharpen the Sword Radio over on YouTube, and you can click that link that we got in the chat. You come up on the stage, and you can tell us their story, or you can call our conference line. You can dial 712-832-8330, access code 9101409, and tell us why black people celebrate Christmas. We started off with the tree, because that's what you go get first. You go get that goddamn tree first, and you hang that up in your living room. And all year round, your curtains be closed, but when it's Christmas time, you open them so people can see your tree constantly. You ever pay that?
Real tree. They gotta have that real tree too, Cap. They can't have the fake one. They can't have that fake one. They gotta go to Home Depot and get the real tree.
Oh, they doing it. They doing it either way. Either way, if you buy the real tree and get the stand and screw the tree down, you understand, and stand it up, or if you buy the snap and click, to where you just push the little pieces in and then shred it down like that, and then you got a tree. No matter how you do it, they got to leave the curtains open now. Like I said, I drive around my neighborhood all the time, brother, and then guess what? I see curtains be closed all year round, but around Christmas, they got to open them up so everybody can see their lovely tree. With all of the balls they hang from the tree. With all of the lights that they hang from the tree. Brother, I got a neighbor. I took a picture of it. This was in September. He had his Christmas stuff up and lit up already. Straight up. This white man was in the Christmas spirit, boy, in September. He was in the Christmas spirit in September. He got the whole nativity scene with baby Jesus and the lights and the disciples and everybody, the three wise men and oh my God, they got it. Okay, we got our sister up here real quick before we continue. We're gonna let the sister give her story. She wanted to tell a story. Sister Zara, shalom, sis.
Shalom.
What's up?
Well, nothing. Just came from my son's basketball game.
Oh, okay. Most High Christ. And for those that don't know, this is one of our lovely sisters, man. And I love this sister here. So you said you had a story you wanted to tell us. Go ahead, drop it on us.
Sir. So, I had a cousin. She passed away from a weight loss surgery, and so they had a memorial for her, of course, at a church. So we're at the church. It kind of felt weird being in the church because I have not been to church in I don't know how long. And I was kind of hesitant not to go. And then I was like, no, this is my cousin. Me and her was close, so I'm going to, go. So we go in there. They didn't start on time. It's supposed to start at 2. Didn't start, black people time. So we're just sitting there. And my aunt comes up. And she was like, so that means you're going to start coming to church, back to church. And I'm like, no, I'm not coming back to church. I'm coming for a memorial, not for it to be church services. So we proceed in. We're sitting in the pews. I'm just sitting there with my head down, just emotional. And so they get to praying. So I get up and proceed to walk out because I'm like, I'm not sitting here. I'm not in church. I'm not doing y'all's prayer. I'm not. So I just got up. I didn't wear my coat or nothing. I just left and just immediately walked out. And so before I walked out, I whispered to my hairstylist. I said, just let me know. Shoot me a text when this fake Christian pastor is done, praying. And she's like, okay. So she texts me and I come back in and sit down. So people get up and talk. We're done with that. Then we go out for the repast. So the pastor, he's getting up. There's a girl in front of me. He asks her if she's single. And I don't know what they said because I was too busy talking to my hairstylist. As I get up to proceed to get some food, he comes up and asks if I'm single. And I said, no, I'm not single. I am married. And so I had an ISUPK shirt on, but I had my jacket on. So I took my jacket off, and he got to looking at my shirt, and he just stepped back and turned his back and was chatting to some people. So then he proceeds to my hairstylist and asks if she was single. I was like, why is he asking people, if they're single? My aunt comes up, and she starts laughing and says, oh, then he's like, I'm 97 years old, and I'm single, and I need a wife. Well, I'm not going to be your wife. I have a husband.
Right.
My aunt comes up to me and she starts laughing. She's like, oh, Niecy, there's nothing wrong dating an old man. And I just looked at her. I was like, did you not hear me tell this pastor I'm married? Why would you come up to me and say something like that? Salakia, I was about to curse her out in that church, but I had to really catch myself because she was about to get the business. And you don't come up to me telling me ain't nothing wrong with being with no 97-year-old man. I'm married.
Damn. That's terrible, see? And
I couldn't believe it.
You say this the pastor and this your auntie?
The pastor said that to a girl in front of me.
Yeah.
And then when I was getting up to go, to get some food, which I didn't eat because the food they had just was not to my liking. Right, so I just had a piece of lemon cake and some water. He asked if I was single. And I was just like, no. But then
how old is man you
I
married?
had I'm like, I'm married.
Damn. You think her?
And I was like, what is wrong with these pastors? I'm like, you're 97. I don't want no. I'm with my husband. I don't need no pastor. I'm not coming back to church. And that just blew me. Like I couldn't believe it. Right, you in the church at my cousin's repast asking about if somebody's single.
That's terrible. So sorry about the loss of your cousin, but that is disgusting. That's disgusting, man.
Very disgusting. And as we're sitting there, I'm just like, it looks like he was just staring. My hairstyle was like, he keeps looking over here at us or at you. And he's just sitting there staring with like some other old men. I'm just like, they need to go on somewhere. I was ready to go. I was just like, when I took that shirt off, when I took my jacket off, because I wore an ISUPK shirt. Sorry, but that's what I'm wearing. I'm not coming wearing women's suits and all that. I'm not doing all that. My cousin already knew. She knew how I was coming to dress anyway. She already know every time she see me out on some ISUPK. So she wasn't against it. She already know. If you ask me to go somewhere, that's just what I'm wearing. With my fringes, I didn't have none with the fringes, but I had an ISUPK shirt. And when he read it, he kind of looked at it and then he backed up. And I made sure he seen it. Yeah, did he back away, pastor? Yeah, I was just so mad with my aunt. I had nothing else to say after that.
Right, he saw that ISUPK. He knew you wasn't one of them freaks that asleep with him, knowing that they had a husband. They knew you wasn't like that. They could tell. Let me back up off of that one and try somebody else in here to go to church. Hey, but that's horrible. I'm sorry. So go ahead.
Then before that happened, a woman in the church was coming around with her phone, wanted us to take a picture. She was like, "Yeah, we're giving out Christmas toys," and I said, "Well, I don't celebrate Christmas. That's y'all." I said, "That's the oppressor day." And she kind of looked at me. I said, "It's the oppressor holiday. We shouldn't be celebrating Christmas." I said, "Jesus was not born on December 25th. I had to let her, I had to give her a breakdown, some stuff I knew." So she kind of backed off of me, and I don't care. And my hairstylist just looked at me. I said, if y'all want to celebrate Christmas and take your kids to come up here and get toys, I'm not doing that. My kids already know ain't no Christmas, ain't none of that. I buy you stuff every day. There ain't no Christmas up over here.
Damn right.
But yeah, I said this is why I don't go to church. I'm glad I'm in the truth because I was telling my other one, we was talking about all the time. I said I've been brainwashed in the church. You know, we had to go to church. They had me in Sunday school. I was in church choirs. I was in plays, and then once I got older, then I stopped going to church, and then I kind of started going back. And then I just said, you know what, I'm done. I have not set foot in the church. I can't tell you in how many years. You can't get me to go back to no church. You got these fake Christian pastors. You got these pastors sitting here trying to hit on women. You're 97 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want no 97-year-old fake Christian pastor.
Right. Get a sister hand, man. Damn right. Good job, sis. Held it down for your husband. Say you want that nigga, the one you got already. You understand? Hold
You're
on.
damn right.
Who is that on the clubhouse? Jermaine,
you telecasting to somebody else? What? Like, what's going on?
Bro,
are you on Twitter or something? You want?
We're not finna entertain you.
Yeah, he muffled. I can't hear him.
Yeah, we ain't finna entertain him no damn way. We ain't finna entertain him. You know what I'm saying? We ain't finna entertain that. The sister telling her story and he interrupted, being an idiot. You understand? Hey, but good job, sis. You know what I'm saying? On holding it down for your husband.
The water, sir.
There's a lot of sisters, you know, they get, and I ain't talking about in the truth, I'm talking about in them churches. They get turned out by them pastors because all they thinking about is the money. You know, they know that them pastors is collecting a lot of money, and they know that them pastors is spending it on a lot of booty. And so they turn around and get tempted, and they get right in the line and be one of them whores for them pastors themselves. You know, but I know you stronger than that. You better than that. You understand? To where you ain't gonna whore yourself knowing that you got a man at home. That's excellent. And then to turn around and reject the Christmas. Because that's hard too, boy. A lot of people don't understand how hard, man, Christmas carry a whole demon. Carry a whole big old demon. We're gonna get back into it, but I wanted the sister to tell her story. Because she told me, she said, Cap, I gotta tell you something. I said, yeah, come on, tell it. Okay.
And then Salakia, sir, then he had another thing during the memorial. He had another thing during the memorial service.
Yeah, what?
He was singing during the memorial service because they didn't have, I guess the choir wasn't there.
No,
and
God.
I this was before he said what he said at the reap. I just put my head down. I said, I can't, this is just not where it's at. And during the repast,
right,
my uncle got up and had that little basket they pass around for the offering. I said, I know he ain't gonna do this. He said, if any of you can give an offering for the pastor, and I'm just like, this man going around asking 3 people if they're single, and he's 97. I ain't giving them nothing.
Right.
I ain't paying y'all no pay. My tithes and offerings go to the ISUPK. That's what I pay my tithes to. It ain't gonna be from no Christian church.
Damn right, sis. Goddamn right. I ain't
going back to no church. I can't do no churches no more. I am. If another loved one, I'm telling them, look, let me just tell y'all something. If they have it online, I'll watch it from online at home. I ain't stepping back in no more church because next time I ain't gonna be. I'm gonna let them have it. I'm gonna let them have it next time. So I said I'm done. I can't do nobody's fake churches. I can't do it. I had to do with churches when I was younger. I had to go. It wasn't no option.
Right, I got you. So
I'm done. This is it.
Look, damn right. Look, and I don't care how good you sing. I ain't giving you $1. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never giving this church no more money. My money go to the ISUPK. My tithes and offerings go to the ISUPK also. Goddamn right.
Are you damn right?
Was you done, sis?
Yep, I'm done. I'm gonna get off and just finish watching from my phone. But the water to both of my brothers for letting me tell my story.
Yeah, the boy. At the water to you. You know what I'm saying? At the water to you as well for
sharing it.
Yeah, we appreciate you. You can stay on or you can jump off or however you might want to say something else. But however you do it, it don't matter. You know, you always
All
welcome.
right, con sir.
All right. Yeah. Hey, look, mashallah. I remember the last funeral. Well, not the last one, but the second or third to the last one. My cousin, my good cousins passed away. Right, one of my close cousins, and at her funeral, right, and look, I'm like my sister Zara. I hate going to these churches. I really do. I really hate that our people. That's the only place they know to have a goddamn funeral. Is you know what I'm saying? Is at a damn church because they turn the damn funeral into praise and worship every single time. And my cousin, he a preacher and he does all of the funerals. This is gonna be one that he ain't gonna do. Whenever I roll out of here, this is gonna be one that he's not going to do. My cousin, and you could tell he want to be a Jamal Bryant. He talk and sound just like him. And I was like listening to like, cuz I remember when you didn't sound like this, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember when you didn't sound like this, cuz. So I'm sitting up here. As soon as I walk in, I turn around. Now my cousins, I got another set of cousins. They were sitting in their car getting high as hell. They smoked out. They didn't go in the, you know what I'm saying? Because I went to park because it was a lot of, like I said, this was man, a cousin that everybody loved. So it was nowhere to park. Right? Turn around and finally park, go in. The same cousins that was sitting in the car getting high, that went in the church, right? And I heard the music and they playing it. You know how they do it with the piano and the organs and all that when they trying to turn up and get the shouting going. I said, oh man, I should have waited in the damn car. And I heard one of my cousins, here she goes. She is one of the ones getting high in the car. She screaming everywhere. She done ran all out in the hall. I'm like, oh man, I'm finna come into the show. Here it go.
Yeah.
Then the other one that was getting high sitting in the car, turned around, they done went in full breakout. They done played the music, they bamming the drums, they playing the organ, they doing it all. Man, my cousin, he running back and forth across the stage. And the one that was, she high as a motherfucker. And then she in there shouting and jumping and dancing. And I said, oh man, this is terrible. This is terrible. Now you done got the Holy Ghost. You done sat in the car getting high for 20 minutes. But now all of a sudden you done caught the Holy Ghost. Now Jesus is in that drugged out body of yours. You understand? Like the Holy Ghost and jumped into the body that you put all the drugs in. And now you're shouting and Jesus is with you and all that. I said, man, I hate this mess. I'm with you, sis. I feel you. I hate that bullshit too. And so then I turned around, you know, everybody was looking at me crazy because I always come in ISUPK gear. That's another one, sis. I'm right along with you. Whenever I go to one, I got on my gear.
Right.
And then guess what? I'm the only one there. If I take my sons with me, of course they wearing theirs too. But other than that, that's it. So they turn around and they doing their prayer, they doing all that mess. They stood up. I did. They talking about turn around, tell your neighbor, say neighbor. I ain't say nothing to him.
Right.
Next to me. He turned it into a whole show. He got the preacher talking about, see, y'all don't hear me up here tonight. See, I got to preach to you today because y'all don't come on Sunday now. You know, y'all my family. I know you. I know you my cousins and my aunties and uncles and brothers and sisters that don't come to church. I got to preach to you today. So he turned the whole funeral into praise and worship, man, which is disgusting. Say it about your church service. This is just simply about the passing of our loved one.
Right.
You know? And they had to turn it into praise and worship before it was over. So it was ridiculous. I got you, sis. And then she turned around and rejected that Christmas mess. She rejected that Christmas mess. A lot of people can't now. A lot of people cannot. It'd be so hard for brothers and sisters, man, to turn around and not celebrate Christmas. They get so weak. Say
like if I
phone.
could, sir.
Come on.
I got a question, right? So if you go around, our laws. If you go around a body, somebody that's passed away or whatever, you unclean for a while, right?
Okay.
So what's the law on like cremation and having the remains in your home? What
Uh,
does the Bible say about that?
okay. Now, as far as cremation, it's not unlawful. It's just not a custom of ours. We don't do that. You
Okay.
understand? So now, if the family does it, if that's how they want it or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Even like in wills, you know, lawfully, legally, you have to uphold people's wishes. A lot of people do it because it's cheap. You know what I mean? A lot of
Right.
people just get thrown in the fire, and move on. You know what I'm saying? Once they roll, right? But of course, in the UPK, we gonna if I go first, or what I'm saying, my family end up rolling and I'm in charge of it, it's gonna be a UPK funeral. You
Yeah. Right.
understand?
Yeah.
That,
Right.
that's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be a UPK services, right? And if I'm not mistaken, I think General Mayak, I think he's in charge of that. So we do it how we do it in the scriptures. Now, of course, they make you buy a casket because it's money. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? They make you
Right.
spend that money on a casket. So we can't do it traditionally how we did, where you could put the oil on the body where a person looking good and smelling good. You could do that. You understand? Wrap them up in a sheet, but you're gonna have to put them in a casket because the law,
Yeah.
right? If you put them in the ground. So certain things you ain't gonna be able to get around because of how they, do stuff here. But in the kingdom, drug addicts and people that were sinners, man, they gonna get wrapped in a sheet and thrown in a hole. Ain't nobody finna be doing no crying for you.
Right.
Anybody finna be talking about some? Is there a heaven for a G on their shirt and got you? What they say? Heaven gained another angel and all.
Right.
This nigga
Yeah.
was a terrorist. This nigga wasn't no angel.
Right.
Who
They
y'all
done
talking
called
about?
them
Y'all talking
home.
about the wrong guy. You understand? Y'all talking about the wrong person here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, talking about heaven gained another angel. She wasn't no goddamn angel. This motherfucker had
Right.
5 baby daddies,
Mm-hmm.
9 kids. She was a stripper. You understand? So come on, man. What angel was she? All right.
Right.
So you gonna turn around when you roll, you're gonna get thrown in the dirt.
Mm.
And we're gonna forget all about you. So now as far as the unclean on the, I'm gonna have to double check that because I don't believe you unclean because you at where the body is again, because
Okay.
the body is gone now. You understand? The body is gone and it's ashes. But I'm gonna get the correct breakdown on that so you can. So I get back to you on that part.
Come
So,
on, sir.
but I know it's when you're around the body for sure. But as far as them ashes being in the urn and being in the house, I got you. I get you the answer on that one.
Okay. Come on, sir. The water.
Yep. Oh, ain't no sweater. You on the boy. All right. Let's see. Where we at now? Oh, let me read this article. You read the let me
Come
read,
on, sir.
read this other article real quick. This is crazy. This is crazy. It says, and this is from Christianity.com. Matter of fact, let me say it like Captain Zoriak said, Christianity. You understand? This is from Christianity.com. It says, why am I depressed during such a joyful season? Oh, we. You all right? It says, as a follower of Jesus, I want to be able to move forward into the season, live in the moment, and make the most of each day. I have been gifted, but I also know I need to acknowledge all the things that might be causing sadness, process the emotions, see them as valid, and admit that life is hard. the realities of life can seem magnified during the holiday season in a culture where we constantly have images of idealistic holiday scenes passing before our eyes. Now, if just this part here, just that first part says a lot. First off, as a follower of Christ, you're not supposed to be celebrating no Christmas,
Right.
right? There was no birthday celebration for Christ. They bought gifts to the baby. It was more so like a baby shower, right?
Right.
It wasn't a birthday party. Nobody has a party on the day that you're born. You understand? The mother can't kick it at no goddamn party. The woman almost died on the table.
Right.
You damn near die. Oh my God. Hey, listen, brother, I put my women through hell, boy, bringing them big head kids of mine in. Ooh wee. Well, a couple of my ribs almost died on the table. Like, damn, you know.
Yeah, right.
So look, hey, I love me. We wasn't partying that day, goddamn. He throwing no party. I almost witnessed her pass away before my eyes, boy. All that goddamn screaming and yelling, it was killing her, boy. One of them got stuck. Oh my God. Brother, screaming and yelling 24 hours straight. Straight up. Couldn't get no sleep. Couldn't do nothing but scream all day, all night. It was killing her.
Yeah.
Yep. But like I said, having birth, man, it's amazing. Right? I love you sisters for having that task. You understand? You took some off my hands. Cause I don't want to have no I don't want to have no babies. Dog. Damn that. You got on our next tricky Transformer show to where you got a dad pregnant. Oh no.
Dang.
No,
That's
not me.
crazy. They got books on it. They got children's books on that crap too.
I know they do. They discussed it. Huh? So, but it's saying right here, like I said, nobody celebrated Jesus' birthday. It's just not in the Bible. Then when you go to the date, December 25th, right? Even somewhere around this time is a lie because Christ was born toward springtime. You understand? For him, his father, his mother to be sleeping outside and for him to be put in a manger, you know what I mean? In his swaddling clothes and wrapped in a blanket. You know how they do with them little nuggets? When they bring the baby in, in the hospital, they wrap him up like a little nugget. You understand? That's how Christ was wrapped up in a manger, a feeding box outside, right? Because the inn, the hotels was packed, and they didn't have nowhere where they could stay as they were traveling. So, and then the sheep herders, the shepherds, guess what? They were sleeping outside too. So how are these people sitting outside? It's snowing. It's wintertime. Look up how vicious are winters in Jerusalem. Google that and tell me what come up.
Oh God,
we're gonna show you just how the weather is over there. It get dangerous over there, boy, in the winter. Matter of fact, it get dangerous here. Because people die in the winter time. There's often people. It's been a lot. They've been trying to jump down on it a little bit here in St. Louis. I don't know about other cities, but I know in St. Louis what they've been doing was they've been giving out heaters. You know what I mean? They've been giving out heaters to people to where they give free heaters out to where at least in one room you can be warm. If you got some electricity, you can get that heater and you can warm up that one room. They give them away every year, trying to tackle all of the deaths that happen in the wintertime, So, but no, ain't no way you sleeping outside in the winter, just wrapped up in a blanket. That's not how that worked. It was decent outside. It was decent enough for them to do that. Now, yes, they do have people that still sleep out in the winter, but you got to look at what they do. They got 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 blankets. They got stuffed up inside of their tent. Cause we go down there, we feed them all the time downtown. Now, Tent City They knocked it down. They bulldozed it several times downtown, which is crazy. Instead of giving these people a place to live, instead of opening up one of these vacant buildings somewhere, and let them turn on the heat and the air for them so that they have a place to sit, put some cots. That's all they need is a goddamn cot. They got their own blankets. They got their own pillows. And let them have somewhere to lay their head for a little while. They ain't gonna do it. The city ain't gonna do it. So they move them around. So now they're in a new location. And we went there to feed them. Right? We went there to feed them. And man, they got all kind of stuff stuffed up inside of the tent with them to help keep it warm, So it's possible that you can live outside in the winter, but it's hard, Go ahead, Doc. You found it?
Yeah, Comic-Con, sir. It said the average temperature is around 40 to 43 degrees in the winter down there.
40 and 43 degrees. That's cold. You got to give me one where it say, because it was another one where it talked about how vicious it get in wintertime. I looked it up before. Google exactly what I said, and it should pop up. It should talk about how that snow and that cold ass it get brutal. It get brutal over there. So that theory that they was just out there, there was snow on the ground. What's the song? Let it snow. Let it snow. Let it snow. Let it snow. Oh no, no, not in the snow. So see if you can find one, because I had brought it out before. So and then it talks about in this article, before they even got to the article, it talked about the sadness that's going on and how they're trying to get into the joyfulness of the season. That's because it don't bring us joy, man. Brother, I done been in the stores a couple of times, right? And of course, I ain't doing no Christmas shopping, but I'm looking at everybody else in the store. And guess who it is? It's our people. And guess who it is of our people? It's mostly women. It's these women in these stores, man, buying everything. I seen a mother and a daughter, boy, the mama cussed the goddamn daughter out in the store yesterday. Cussed her out. She on the phone. The mama on the phone. The daughter says she wants something. The mama got the basket and it's filled with toys and shit, and turned around and she said something to the mama. The mama said, "Okay, hurry up." Then she come back and said something else to the mama, and the mama snapped. "What, girl? Look, make your ass in this store, girl. She getting on my damn nerve." Store goes, "Whoa, I thought this was the most wonderful time of the year. What happened?"
Yeah, right.
Why is she going off on the baby? She's going off on the baby, telling this to whoever she was on the phone with. I said, God damn. And doing it right there in front of everybody in the store, mind you. You understand? So, like I said, it's our people in these stores trying to buy all this last minute Christmas shit, and boy, you should have seen them, man. It's terrible. It's terrible. But this person here, they trying to get into the Christmas spirit, and all of the scenes of the joyful season is passing right by them. It's passing right by. All right. It says this. It says, lately, I felt my battle with depression and anxiety has increased some. I have been pushing through and doing the next thing, but a couple of days ago, I stopped and took time to evaluate so I might be able to figure out what was triggering it. Finally, it hit me. It's the holiday season. I always battle depression and anxiety more during the holiday season. This is terrible. This is terrible, man. Why are you doing this to yourself? You already fucked up. You already suffer from depression. And because you want to buy them badass kids gifts, you want to see everybody, and it's crazy how they only want to have a good time during Christmas. Just because the songs say it's the most wonderful time of the year, you actually roll with that.
Right.
You actually roll with that. And you try to make December the most wonderful time of the year. And actually, this article came out right before December hit. This came out on November 27th, 2024. That's when they dropped with this article. Okay. With this person here knowing that they suffer from depression and mental illness, and the holidays is making it worse. And I'm gonna get it. She says, according to the National Alliance on Mental Illness, about 1 in 5 adults suffer from depression or anxiety. Thank the Most High that I don't suffer from that, because I know people that do, and Lord be with you, man. Take your meds, get some help, you know, so that you can be normal as you possibly can. Oh my God. Then it says the holiday season, in addition to this being the time of year when there are shorter periods of sunlight, can cause some of us to battle depression or anxiety even more. But there are other circumstances that can add to the list of reasons one might have a harder time during the holidays. All right. And it says we might, now let's get into the list of other reasons why people suffer from depression more around this time of the year. It says we might be missing loved ones who have passed away. And let me tell you something. One of my aunts, she just recently passed away this year. And she turned around, and every year, my grandmother and my grandfather, boy, I love them dearly, man. You understand? My mama and my papa. This was her mother and her father. And when they passed away, brother, every year, every Christmas, I'm just thinking about mama. I'm just thinking about daddy. I'm just thinking, she would get so depressed. If you can't find it, don't worry about it. We ain't tripping off.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, we're gonna worry about it. It's cold over there, just like it is over here, but it get extreme over there. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. I know you was gonna find it. You was gonna stay on it till you find it, brother. I know how you is about them articles and them facts.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, throughout it though. Yeah, she every Christmas she missed mama and she missed daddy. Oh, I just feel so. I don't even want to go. I don't even want to celebrate. I don't want to. She just gets so miserable. You know what I mean? When man, if you stop celebrating that shit, there's nothing wrong with missing your loved ones. I think about my daddy. He passed away. You understand? I think about my mom. She passed away. I think about him. Nothing wrong, missing your loved ones, man. We miss them. Love them family members of yours, brother. Hey, guess what? You miss them. But I ain't going into a deep depression about it. General Muhammad talk about that. He talks about that all the time. You got to watch mourning. It's nothing wrong with you mourning for the loss of your family members, your loved ones, your friends. You love them. And you miss them. They're gone. But you got to watch that, because you can fall into a very, very deep depression.
So like my cousin,
every year, that's what she would do around Christmas, because Christmas was a huge thing. It was a big thing in my household. Everybody was a singer, and all of the Temptations and Mariah Carey and all of the Black Christmas songs was playing in the house. If I was to go to my mama or my papa house right now, if they were alive, brother, the Temptations would be on. It'd be playing just on repeat. When it was on cassette, because it was on cassette at first, they just play it and they flip it over, and they'll just play it and they'll just flip it over. They'll just play it and they'll just flip it over. Then when it became DVD, it was repeat. You repeat all. You understand? And it would be repeat all on all of the goddamn songs. And then my big badass daddy, the big balling ass daddy, had to buy the DVD player where you could put like 6 DVDs in there at a time. You understand? He got the disc changer. So he got all of the Christmas DVDs in there on repeat. You understand? Now that's how the family was. Okay. So, but like I said, my aunt, oh man, she's miserable around this time. She missed her mom and her daddy. Okay. So go ahead. You want to say something?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I always hear a lot of people saying Now this gonna be my first Christmas without my grandma, without my
Right,
mama.
right.
Then they start counting down the Christmases they done missed. Oh man, I'm going on my 3rd year without my grandma for Christmas or my grandpa. You know what I'm saying? It's like you just put yourself in a state of depression in those times because but
Yeah,
y'all think it's family getting together and all that crap. You know what I'm saying? But
exactly. That for
the
real,
case.
for real. You right. This auntie, yeah, she said that too. This the first
Mm.
year without, and boy, she was. Oh wait, I thought she was gonna die. The way she was mourning and crying and hurt and depressed because mom and daddy was gone. This the first Christmas without them. But do you know that she kept that same thing every single Christmas?
Mm.
She was like that every Christmas, brother. Every Christmas she was like that. She didn't change it up. She didn't lighten up. She didn't get better with it. Stayed the same. Her depression stayed the same around this time, right? This depresses us, man. These holidays, they not good for us. Holidays are not good for black people, man. That's why we're not supposed to be celebrating. All right.
Right.
So then the next one it says some live far away from family and are unable to travel because of job related responsibilities. Now, why can't you turn around and visit and see family any other time? Why you just miss your family that live far away right now? Look, I think about my brothers and my sisters that live far away every goddamn day.
Right.
You understand? This ain't just no, oh man, it's Passover. I turn around, I don't get depressed around our high holy days because I
Damn
know I'm
right.
gonna see my people.
Damn right, sir.
We travel from all over to see each other. We be geeked up, waiting, can't wait to see each other. You understand? Not, oh man, Marshall, he way in Atlanta.
Right.
That's why we done bridged the gap.
Damn right, sir.
Talk to this brother damn near every day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Shit.
Damn
And
right, sir.
still miss that nigga. Talk to him every day and miss my nigga. You understand? So I
Damn right,
don't know.
sir.
I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing now. Talking about all this depression mess. You
Then look,
understand?
sir. So like if I could, sir.
Go ahead, come on with it.
Then after the Passover, we be ready for the next one to roll around. We already start planning for the next one. You know what I'm saying? That's how
Mhm.
excited we be.
You
Where
already
it's
know.
gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So like we get excited for that.
You
You know what
already
I'm saying?
know. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. See, that's because they don't have brotherhood out there in the world. You know, they don't know what it's like. That stuff, man. They faking. You know,
Right.
they faking. Cause if I want to see you, guess what? I'm gonna call you, talk to you. We're gonna eventually plan to see you.
Right.
Like, you don't have to just wait till Christmas. You don't just have to wait until a certain month or on your birthday. Something else is unlawful. You know. Shit, I'm gonna see you when I see. We're gonna plan to get together. That's all you
Right.
gotta do. And remember that room that they had on Clubhouse out for
Which one, sir?
Thanksgiving when they was talking
Oh,
about, oh man, I get to see my family. I get to see. Damn, you can't see your family like no time of the year.
mm,
Like you don't try to get with your family any other time.
right.
All them fake Israelites talking about, oh man, turkey or not, I'm going over there and I'm gonna eat. You remember that
Yeah.
room?
Oh
You
yeah,
remember?
yeah. Come
Hey, I'm
on.
going to see my family and I'm gonna eat. Now what? Say, brother, knock your heart out, shit. You know what I mean? Eat all of the hog moss and chitlins you like,
Yeah.
but just know you are a hypocrite.
Look, check that out. It's like it,
Come
sir.
on,
Check this
come
out,
on with
right? So you know, a lot of them fake Israelites was on Thanksgiving. They were saying that was Jesus' day or Christ day or whatever. So I
it.
wonder what's gonna be the excuse for this one coming up. What is this one gonna be? Because you didn't already use Christ Day for Thanksgiving. What is
I
this day? It's gonna be another Christ Day? Like what's going on,
don't
man?
know.
What's going
I don't
on?
know. I don't know. But guess what? It's gonna be something. You know it is.
Like
It's
I said, let
gonna
me
be
take this phone
something.
call real quick, sir. So like
Oh, Con, go ahead. I'm gonna start on this other article too. This is the history of Christmas. Now, if our people don't understand why black people celebrate Christmas, you're celebrating it because you are a good slave to white people. You are their slave, okay? And you absolutely love being one. The scripture says that is Judah a homeborn slave? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get it real quick. Let me get this so you can understand what I'm talking about. Hopefully, this will sink in some of y'all big heads and y'all don't want to stop celebrating Christmas. All right. Let me get it for you. Hold on one second. All right. It says this, and this is Jeremiah 2:14. It says, is Israel a servant? It's asking a question, has a question mark behind that. Is he a homeborn slave? Another question. Then it says, why is he spoiled? We are spoiled. We are ruined, man. This Christmas mess is ruining us. These holidays are ruining us. What have black people gained from celebrating Christmas other than some toys that your kids don't even want and don't even play with? Then when you give it to them, hell, half of them, they don't even appreciate it. You're raising them wrong. You're raising them to be selfish. That's what you're raising them children to be. To where they think that the world revolves around them and they must have what they want. You must give them what they say, mashallah, the gift that keep on giving. Ain't Christmas for the gift that keep on giving?
Hello, guys, sir.
What the hell does that mean? The gift that keep on giving that every year. And you gotta keep giving gifts.
Mm-hmm.
And your children are expecting those gifts every year. They're expecting you to keep on giving.
Mm.
And then what's weird is they'll ask you for something in damn March and April, and then you wait to give it to them in December. They don't want this shit no more.
Right.
They don't want it. It's cool that if you got the money to buy a gift, right? In February or March or April or May or June, July, August, September, whatever month it is. If you could afford it, if your child, because look, my kids always online. They always on Amazon. Boy, I can't keep my son off Amazon. I can't keep my 11-year-old off of Amazon. And then my 8-year-old, oh my God, he always sees something he wants. And he's always telling me, Daddy, I want this. And then my little princess is always looking up some dolls and some toys that she wants. Her and her mama be in the store and she crying because she want a toy. You understand? When you got too many goddamn toys. Got a whole bunch of toys. But here they go wanting it today, and then they got to wait till December 25th to get the toy. But we can buy them the toy right now.
Yeah, right.
We can give them the toy back in June when they ask for it. Back in January when they ask for it. That's all you got to do. But to make them sit there and wait, that's crazy. But Judah definitely is a homeborn slave. And this is talking about one of the tribes, right? YAHANNA, Judah, according to the Bible. So-called African Americans. We come from the tribe of Judah. And it's asking, is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? And us Judites here, brother, we got to celebrate that Christmas, boy. Do you know how many men get put out of the house because they don't come home like Santa Claus with a bunch of gifts?
Mm-hmm.
Brother, I remember one year when I was in the world, one of my baby mamas turned around and and one day we was over her grandmother's house, and this was in December. And we was over her. Of course it's Christmas time, but it wasn't actually Christmas, right? So turn around. The neighborhood thief, right? Now let me give you a little background on the neighborhood thief. This brother steals everything from his mother, his grandmother, his siblings, his children, his baby mamas, right? That's how he make his hustle. That's how he get his money for his drugs, by stealing from them. One year, this pissed me off about her grandmother. This made me mad, right? She turned around and the old lady dresses nice, right? Real fur coats, real jewelry. The lady has some nice stuff, right? The neighborhood thief, the grandson, took everything from his grandma, from her jewelry, her damn fur coats. This woman spending hundreds of dollars on these coats, right? Spending thousands of dollars on this real gold jewelry that she got, real diamonds and all this stuff that she got, and walked it right across the street and sold it to her grandma, man. And this lady did not give her stuff back. That I asked, I said, like, you actually kept her shit? You didn't give, like, if whatever you paid for, you could tell her, hey, I just gave him this because I knew it was yours, and I know you wanted your stuff back. I gave him $200. Give me my $200 back, and then you got it. What would be wrong with that? This lady kept her shit. I said, oh my God, you Christians are horrible, man. You Christians are horrible. So one day, check this out. As we leave in the house, here come the neighborhood thief. I got the car fired up. She's still in the house. She come out. He talked to her before she get to the car. She turned around and said, hey, you got $5. I said, fuck no, you don't either. I said it just like that. Just like that. I had to get down on that. Because you already know. He come around the corner like Santa Claus with a big bag, trash bag of all the shit he stole from his kids. And you trying to buy it? No. My kids don't need nothing that bad. My kids don't need no gifts that bad. I told her just like that. I told her, fuck no, and you don't either. Because I already knew what he was trying to do.
Right.
These women so goddamn simple. You finna buy it. Now, what if somebody did that to you? What if somebody stole your kids' gifts and toys and then sell it to somebody else? Like, stupid. You know what I mean? That's dumb. So, like I said, we don't get down with that. But that right there, man, that's crazy. That is crazy. You got this brother, he on drugs, he had a drug habit, and you're contributing to his habit and his mess and his filth that he's doing by trying to buy the damn toys that he's stealing from his kids to turn around and, you're going to sell them, buy them and give them to yours. That's disgusting, man. It's terrible. That is terrible. All right. So, yes, we are homeborn slaves. Back in slavery, they started letting us celebrate Christmas. Some of them even got good to where they turned around and we was making Christmas gifts and baskets and things. And the white man would let us sell the baskets. And then we would get to keep the money. And then, of course, we would make them baskets in order to give to their family. So we was doing that back in slavery, right? So, no, we don't buy gifts. Right. We ain't buying gifts. We ain't pulling names. We ain't doing none of that. We ain't doing none of that. Yep. All right. Let me jump back to this article. Yep. I read a little bit into this here. Man. This damn thing keep disappearing. Like, it don't want me to read this article. every time I close it out, I got to go back in it. Instead of it staying up. All right, now this is the history of Christmas. I'm gonna skip through because, like I said, we just about at the time. Sir. And matter of fact, give me the scripture in Jeremiah too, to where we can show that this ain't nothing new for them to be celebrating Christmas and wrapping the tree with that with the candy canes and them balls and them decorations and the silver and the gold. This ain't nothing new. Okay, it
Come on,
says, one second, where it says, how did Christmas start? It says, the middle of winter has long been a time of celebration around the world. Centuries before the arrival of the man called Jesus, early Europeans celebrated light and birth in the darkest days of winter. Many peoples rejoiced during the winter solstice when the worst of the winter was behind them and look toward they could look toward sorry. They could look toward longer days and extended hours of sunlight. In Scandinavia, the Norse celebrated Yule from December 21st, the winter solstice, through January. In recognition of the return of the sun, fathers and sons would bring home large logs, which they would set on fire. The people would feast until the log burned out, which could take as many as 12 days. The Norse believed that each spark from the fire represented a new pig or calf that would be born during the coming year. So this is where we get, hey, Aka, you know, we getting off into that suspicious thing that we're gonna do next year. You understand?
yeah.
The superstitious,
Oh
you
man.
understand, episode that we gonna do. Look, this is where we get a lot of this mess from, man, from these heathens. A lot of this stuff, this wasn't our practice. We wasn't doing this kind of mess, but
Right.
they do. They do. They think the spark. So you just sitting there, you got a log on fire, and now you know it's sparks jumping everywhere. How the hell you gonna keep count? So you looking at each spark that jump up, that's another pig. Oh, mommy, we got another pig and another one, another pig, another pig. That is so stupid. That is so stupid, man. Farmers breed the animals and make them have babies. That's what they do. Nobody's counting a log to say
Right.
we're going to have 1,000 pigs this year. You see 1,000 sparks. They dumb. They are dumb as hell. This says the end of December was a perfect time for celebration in most areas of Europe. At the time of year, most cattle were slaughtered so they would not have to be fed during the winter. For many, it was the only time of year when they had a supply of fresh meat. In addition, most wine and beer made during the year was finally fermented and ready for drinking. This is crazy, y'all. Hey, this is crazy. They ain't have no fresh meat. What else? That got to be horrible. It's the only time of the year you had fresh meat because it's Christmas.
Dang.
Because it's Christmas. All right, I'm gonna see if I can find this one video real quick. Let me see something. I think it's the is it the German? I can't remember who it was. I gotta find it.
It's like it, sir.
Go ahead.
While you was bringing it up, I was looking up these statistics or these facts about holiday home fires. It says nearly 47,000 fires occur during the winter holidays, claiming more than 500 lives, causing more than 2,200 injuries, and costing 554 million in property damages. That's crazy.
Good.
On an average, one of every 22 home fires started by Christmas trees result in death. Candle fire, they have had them candles lit, are 4 times as likely to occur during the winter holidays. During the winter holiday season, an average of 40 home fires per day are caused by children playing. The number of home fires for the American Red Cross has responded to 10%, has risen to like a 10% since 2000. You know what I'm saying? Having a working smoke alarm reduces one of the chances of dying in a fire by nearly half. So yeah, it's a lot of things that can happen to you trying to celebrate a pagan holiday. So
yeah, a lot of things that do happen. It's terrible. It's awful. All right, let me see. It says In Germany, people honored the pagan god Odin during the midwinter holidays. Germans were terrified of Odin, as they believed he made nocturnal flights through the sky to observe his people and then decide who would prosper or perish. Because of his presence, many people choose to stay inside. Now that's crazy, ain't it? They so scared. Why would you make up a dumbass god like that? Why wouldn't your God be like, come on, man? Like, this is the most wonderful time of the year.
Right.
This is the most wonderful time of the year, man. Why would you make a God that's flying around in the sky, looking at you and say, oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep him. I'm getting rid of him. So you terrified to leave your damn house. That is ridiculous, Doc. That is ridiculous. Read that scripture real quick. You're on mute.
I was locking, sir.
Ain't no sweat.
In the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, and verse, I started verse 1, sir.
Just started with 1. Yeah. There you go.
Okay, come on. It says, hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
So now you notice that he's not talking to everybody. You know what I'm saying? He's not talking to everybody. He's talking to the house of Israel and the house of Israel only. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Keep going.
Come on, verse 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
The Lord said to learn. 1 second. He said, learn not the ways of the heathen. That's the Germans, that's the Americans, that's the Africans, that's all of them people. Look at what they do. They believe their god Odin is flying around in the sky right now, looking and observing the people to see who he's going to unalive and to see who he's going to spare. So since their god Odin is doing that, they stay in the house. They don't even come outside.
God, dog.
Boy, you got to be stupid as hell. I look at the laws, I look at the Bible, I look at what God laid down for us and what Commander Junior Yohanna has taught all of us, man. And it is pure life, brother. You know what I mean? It ain't no spookism. Ain't nothing to be scared about.
Right.
Ain't nothing to be superstitious about. Ain't none of that. Ain't none of that. The Lord said, learn not the ways of the heathen, man. The heathens do not have it right. They got it all wrong. And let them be wrong on their own. Let them be wrong by themselves. Let them celebrate Christmas and prosper or perish if they will. Let them do that. But us, we steady perishing. We ain't prospering at all. We ain't prospering at all as a people. And as you celebrate this Christmas, we're not prospering. We getting more and more in debt. Brother, do you know the things that I done heard sisters are doing her to get a Christmas gift? I had a sister ask me, brother, said, would I like to be nice to a single mother? I ain't lying. She asked me this. Would I like to be nice to a single mother with children and help her out with some gifts for her kids? I said, oh my God. Sis, I don't celebrate Christmas.
Right.
I don't celebrate Christmas. That's terrible. Now what you think she finna do for some toys? For some goddamn toys. That's crazy. Learn not the ways of the heathen. That's the way of the heathen too.
Yeah, I'm right.
You know what I mean? To do what you got to do for some goddamn toys, man. It's ridiculous. Go ahead, up.
Con. And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Don't be dismayed at the signs of heaven either. When you see the sun and the moon and the eclipse and the stars shooting and the whatever it do up there, don't be You know what I'm saying? Amazed by that. So it's nothing wrong with looking at it and liking it and seeing it. Nothing wrong with what's that song? I can see clearer now that the rain is gone. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with
Right.
the sun being out. You see the sun in my face right now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's beaming in here. You
Mhm.
know, we gotta put some more curtains up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They,
baby.
they done came down.
Mm.
But just saying, you know, nothing wrong with, you know, it being there and you looking at it. Nothing wrong with that, but don't get all dismayed. Don't want to go up there and touch it and see it, the man in the moon and all that silly mess. You know, there's no man in the moon. Stop
Right.
it. I know sometimes it look like it got eyes, but it don't. Okay,
Right.
go ahead. Keep reading.
For the heathen are dismayed at them.
That's the heathens' custom, man. That's how they get down.
Mhm.
All right, keep going.
Verse 3. For the customs of the people are vain.
The customs of the people are vain. The customs of theirs, the things that they do, the things that they celebrate is vain, meaning worthless. It's worthless, man. That's what it's talking about when it says the customs of the people are vain. Keep going.
For one cutteth a tree out of the forest.
One cutted the tree out the forest. I told you this stuff right here has been going on forever. This ain't nothing new. And just because your parents put a tree in their house, y'all didn't start Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Black folks start doing shit, and we think we didn't invented it. We so goddamn evil with this shit here called Christmas. We think that we didn't invented it, especially the goddamn songs with the CDs that they put the best people that could sing. Boy, Mariah Carey, Lord have mercy, and
Mhm.
had her make a Christmas DVD. The Temptations made them
Mhm.
niggas put together a Christmas DVD.
Mm.
You understand? Come on, man. Come on. Keep going.
For one cutteth a tree out of the forest. The
Uh-huh.
work of the hands of the workmen with the axe. Verse
Okay, so
4.
of course that tree ain't getting chopped down by itself.
Right.
The workman got to take the axe and cut it down. Keep going.
Verse 4. They deck it with silver and with gold.
There it go. There it go. The silver and gold. Silver and gold. You'll see that stuff hanging from everywhere. I see people put it around they doors. I just seen people take those little rolls and turn around and string that thing across their door. You know what I mean? I done seen people take them and wrap them around a tree. They had a silver one wrapped this way, then they had a gold one wrapped that way. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all done had them trees in y'all houses. Y'all done did it. Y'all family do it. That silver and gold, they wrapping the tree with silver and gold. They cut it down, they take it and stand it up, right? In their house, and they wrap it with silver and gold, and them balls and peppermints and whatever else they want on the what you say, Marshall, the cross at the top.
Mhm.
You understand? The angel at the top, whichever, well, whatever they do, the star at the top. They've been doing this. Keep going.
They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not.
They fasten it with nails so they move not. That's what I'm saying. The stand. Now, of course, you know, in today's time, they turn around and you don't have to take the nail because they had a stand. I remember seeing that back in the day, to where they had the stand and you had to put the nails in there. You had to nail the goddamn tree down in the stand in order for it to stand straight up. Then I seen the one where they advanced, where they had the screws in it, to where you just screw the thing, you know what I'm saying, and it hold the tree in place like that. Now, like I said, you turn around, just snap and click. You know, it snaps and it clicks. Pop, 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 pop. And then turn around and poof, and then now you got a tree. Less than about 5 minutes. You ain't gotta do all that extra work. You gotta do all the extra work. Okay. So they making it stand up with the nails. Go ahead.
Con. That it move not. Verse 5. They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. They must needs be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they not do evil, neither also it is in them to do good. Verse 6, you want to keep going, sir?
No, that's it. That's it on that.
Okay.
So basically, y'all understand. It's been there. It's been there. All right.
So, like I said, don't forget about that. Don't forget about that mistletoe either. You know they they'll have that damn mistletoe.
Oh man,
kissing and all that crap. Man,
you gotta kiss somebody in the mouth. Good damn night. You got to
that
kiss
made it
somebody
sexual.
in the mouth. Yep. Hell yeah. And then the what's that junk they drink? Eggnog.
Eggnog, yeah.
Brother, I ain't seen no eggnog on the shelf at all until now. Now everybody's store got their brand of eggnog out. Like, oh my God. And I don't even drink that mess either.
Right.
I don't know who thought no eggs was you drink an egg. I don't know who thought that idea, but you got to scramble my eggs with some cheese. I can't do that one.
Right.
You understand? Right. I can't do that one, brother. So, but it is what it is. All right. It is what it is. All right. So look, we pretty much hit it. Ain't we shouldn't be celebrating Christmas.
Damn right, sir.
And the reason black people do it is because you love white people.
Right.
You simple as that. You love white people. You're a slave to them. You know what I mean? And their customs and their culture instead of your own. Christ never celebrated Christmas. He never celebrated his birthday. Christmas has nothing to do with Jesus Christ. All right. It has everything to do with the worship of false gods. All right. So look, you want to say something before we close out?
Sir. Heavy radio show, sir. Heavy radio. I hope the people out there listening will cancel Christmas like Commanding Jenny YAHANNA ordered, sir. So
damn right. And guess what? The Feast of Hanukkah, that you can celebrate. All right, that you can celebrate, man. Go to ISUPK.com and check us out, whatever city you in. Get with that camp leader and stop celebrating these heathen holidays and get down with the high holy days where God left us to celebrate. You understand? Right. We're going to celebrate that. So we're going in on it again this Wednesday, 5 p.m. ST.LOUIS Connect podcast going down. Officer Maishala going to put together a good one for you. You understand? Right. So we're going in. So like I said, make sure y'all tuning in to these shows. The water to everybody for tuning in. And with that, we're going. Shalom, Israel.
Shalom.